Can I move now? I see somebody chatted. I'm sure the thumbnail went through by now. Cool. I should have known. I saw a notification go off on my phone too. So let's see that beautiful thumbnail on my Discord. Oh, it's beautiful. Bro, I know about Venmo. Will you chill out? I like to cycle the screens. What about burning, bro? What about burning? Oh, okay. All right, we're back. We're back to do the thing today. Yeah. Apparently, people were disliking my live stream yesterday because I was not taking their requests, which I never said I was going to. So I thought that was just kind of funny. Alright, everything should be Gucci now. But yeah, how these live streams are currently working is, for my warm-up for DDR Extreme, like, I am taking requests to see what I can play, just to kind of get back in the rhythm and stuff like that. And then after that, I'm playing to achieve new perfect scores. And apparently people on YouTube did not like that, and they were disliking my recent live stream. Like, I think it has like 3 dislikes, which is like 100% more than that is normal. Like, normally I would get 1, but like 2 or 3 is excessive. I know, it's crazy. But yeah, anyways, give a shout out to some people here in the chat. We got Glitch Voids in here, of course. Pay King Gaming. You barely run your machines long enough for the Cortex to burn in. Ah, shut the fuck up. You never know. It could burn in. Could. Well, what if I run it and you just don't know? What if it's running all day, and I just come down here and I click start stream? Could be happening. You don't know. Voltage is here. Said first, second, actually. No, actually third. Just so you know. That's crazy. We got Del Amure in here. What is that icon? What? How come that person has like a weird icon? I can't even tell what it is. I can't see. It's like, it's a banana. It's a banana, bro. How come he has a banana? What the fuck? And his name is yellow like a banana. Is that supposed to be a thing? It is a banana peel. Why? How come you get a banana peel? Nobody else in here gets a banana peel. The fuck? Alright, that's fucking, I didn't even know that was a thing. You can get banana. He doesn't even know how he has it. That's so weird. Is that part of your username? I'm confused. I'm so lost. But hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I don't know. I'm serious though. Okay. Alright. He doesn't know how he got his banana peel. So, that's crazy. But yeah, we're gonna be playing some DDR today. Hopefully not as long as the last 2 live streams. The first DDR Extreme live stream was pretty horrible. It didn't go well at all. And then yesterday was a lot better because I fixed my video issues that I was having, and I could actually time the arrows properly with the game, which was huge. So yeah, it was very, very good progress yesterday, even though I only got 1 PFC. One new PFC. But today is kind of the same goal. If I can get 1 new PFC, I will be happy, which will probably end up being Yuzuru Namuko. I think that's the name of the song. I'm going to try to PFC that on double. It's the last DDR Max song I have to PFC, and then I never have to play a DDR Max song really ever again. I did go through my my Excel document to see if I had like video uploads for like every single one of those, so like that could be an opportunity where I go back and try to get a PFC and make sure like there's video proof of everything. But yeah, that would be pretty insane to go back and do, honestly. But you never know. Could be an option in the future. I do miss DDR Max sometimes. Like, it would be fun to go back to like that version specifically. You know, play like Flash in the Night, Follow Me, Ghosts. Ghosts is one of my favorite songs ever. So, but yeah, we're gonna get started here. I need to finish the C4 that I've had since I was at work. Which, funny story, I brought this to drink when I got to work, but out of nowhere I was like, I'm gonna shit my pants, find a bathroom. So I stopped at Home Depot, and then when I was walking out, I was like, I'm getting Diet Pepsi. And then I saved this for later, and I didn't get to finish it. So now we're finishing it now. And I did not shit my pants, thankfully. But it was a close call. Honey Chipotle chicken at Chipotle fucked my stomach up so bad this morning. But after I unloaded in that Home Depot bathroom, we're fucking golden. Probably TMI, but hey, I'm here to tell the story anyways. All right, real quick, let me recycle this, and then we'll get going. So give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go right over here. Beautiful. All right, let's go to the gameplay screen, and hopefully I have everything set up right because this computer hadn't been turned on since 20 November. So it keeps wanting to like update every fucking night, and I have to redo fucking everything. And the shitty part about this computer is every time I want to do a video capture, I have to make sure I start the computer with the video signal for the gameplay unplugged, otherwise it doesn't work. It freezes when it starts up Streamlabs, and there's no fix for it. So, yeah, it's just a pain in the ass every single time I want to stream on this machine, it seems like, but we should be golden. Everything looks right. Right? It's 60. Down the foot cam is 60. Yeah, we're good. And the gameplay is always 60, so I don't have to worry about that. It's just webcams are important. But all right, let's give a shout out to a few more people, and we'll get started. Anyone that's here in the chat, we got somebody on TikTok saying, "Hey, Extreme was a good one. Was this console or arcade version? Ghost is a great song." This is the arcade version. We're gonna go to the test menu actually. Yeah, see?
Dance, dance, revolution!
Alright, let's give a few more people a shout out in the comments. Now we got Angelica. Oh my god, your name is like all blended together. Angelica Archiga 8 says hi. Hello, how are you? We got Noise Ordinance says hello. Hello, how are you? Retro Zade Hot Take DDR Max would have been one of the best mixes if it had older songs. Honestly, probably. I can agree with that. It just had a lot of Dance Mania Fantasia, and I'm a gooner for Dance Mania Fantasia. Mako Flag KK says, got an MRI today, got MCL, which is medical collateral ligament, meaning it is sprained. I got from falling off one step. That sucks, brother. But hey, at least you have your legs, because some people don't even have that. I guess that's the best way to look at it, right? Are you running off regular disc or optical drive emulator? This is a regular disc, and you can probably hear the disc drive spinning up through the speakers because this machine's not grounded properly to the 573, so it just has a lot of interference. Let's see. Adrian, I like the burrito. I think everybody likes burritos, so that's fair. Nice hairstyle you had in the beginning. By the way, hi, Con. Oh, thank you. Alex King, DDR Fan 360 explanation point. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. There's a lot of people already tuning in, which is great. I feel like more people are tuning in for DDR Extreme than A3, which I think is bizarre because A3 is way harder than DDR Extreme, but whatever. Let's see, your banana peel, man. I already acknowledged your existence. We use OBS. I use Streamlabs OBS. Meeseek says, "Hey, brother." Let's see. No, this computer cannot update to Windows 11. Actually, the reason why is because this computer that I have down here is actually it's actually an arcade board. It's a Taito Type X3 that I just repurposed into like a streaming computer. So, every stream you've watched on this machine since I moved into this house has been running off a Taito Type X3. The more you know. We got, Elote Jones on TikTok's got fire emojis going. That's fucking sick. Fawn says, just happy to see DDR on TikTok. Hell yeah, brother. We're going to get started here in just a second, so definitely stay tuned for some actual gameplay. Let's see. Yeah, I think I acknowledged everyone R-wise. Everybody's in here. Everybody's doing good. Fine, we'll play Crash, okay? It's not going to be the first song.
DDR.
We'll play it. Do a little bit of warm-up, and we'll get started. A double.
Single play. Select difficult. Heavy mode. Select
Fucking
music.
allergies, man. Where's the song that got removed? Is that like absurdly difficult? You tell me you love me. You can be in my paradise. Maybe I should have played that actually. We're not playing Butterfly! Or Celebrate. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just get it over with. I hate this song. This is an awful song.
Stage. Are you ready?
So bad on this song.
100 combo.
as I remember it.
Wow, your steps are amazing.
That song is timed really late. Or I played so much Highs Off You yesterday that my brain is broken. And now my timing is all fucked up because of it. Yeah, that song fucking... I was so sick of playing Highs Off You yesterday. Like, I actually love and respect that song. But having to play it on double that many fucking times, you know, that makes you go a little insane. Just a little bit. Alright. Also, my legs are, like, stiff as fuck. Thank you guys so much for following and sharing the live. I appreciate it on TikTok. Alright, next up, I saw Meeseek say Love to Me AMD mix. How much did I pay for the cab? $60. This was the cheapest DDR machine I ever got. Love to Me. I was like, what the fuck am I playing? I have the memory of a goldfish sometimes. It's okay. I mean, it's way better than disco. So, fuck yeah.
Second stage. Are you ready? Let's go.
was up that boo at the beginning.
Wow, your steps are amazing.
Definitely not my era. Still not a bad run. My anime was actually pretty decent on that. I'm jealous. Well, the one thing I have to tell you is like, all my machines I've gotten at a pretty good price, but I've had to do a lot of work to them. Like, this machine was broken. It didn't boot. The dance pins were hacked up. Some of the wiring was broken and like finagled, and somebody tried to like bypass it to get it to work on like a computer. So I had to like redo everything. So yeah, it was $60, but a lot of time and also a little bit of money to get it to where it is now. So yeah, it's not as easy as you probably think it is. $60 is wild though. I mean that I don't think there's a lot of other people out there that have gotten a machine for quite that low of a cost. How much maintenance modification did you have to do to the $60 machine? I mean, there's a whole video on my YouTube channel that kind of went over me refurbishing this machine. Probably all in, I probably spent like $500 to $750, probably somewhere in there. Definitely under $1,000, but it was a lot of work. Like, a lot. It was a lot of cleaning because this was in a movie theater. So, yeah, it was not just like I dropped it in my basement and it worked back then. That was definitely not the case.
Select music.
What's the marquee on your cab? Did you buy it as an Extreme? No, I bought this machine as a Supernova 2. And the marquee on my machine is DDR-A. That was made by my friend Angelo. I regret not buying a good DDR solo for $1,800. I mean, it's kind of expensive for a solo, still in my opinion, but also, it's a rare cabinet, and they're kind of going up in value. So, you know, if you think it's worth $1,800, it might be to you. Alright, what am I playing? Well, the one person that was in the chat on TikTok that told me to play stuff is no longer watching, so I'm not taking his request anymore. Let's play R3. Oh, I got Rhythm and Police. Let's start here. I cannot even believe this is not in the game anymore.
Are you ready?
That song made me dizzy. Song's great though.
Select music.
Alright. We can play this sometimes to probably regret it, but we're gonna do it anyways. Hey, Christopher Martin's here. Oh god, I can't believe you've done this. You actually subscribed to me. Are you a madman? Thank you so much. London? That's not a real place.
stage. Are you ready?
Sure, so fast at times 3.
Wow, your steps are amazing.
Wow, I actually thought I did a lot worse than that, so we'll take it. By the way, how much harder are perfect scores on old System 573 era games? Harder. The thing is, the timing between 573 era games and your DDR is the way that they're timed is way different. So on the old games, up through the start of DDR-A, which is a long ass time, the timing of your arrow being hit was timed to the frame, the video frame of the game, which sounds crazy, but that is how it worked. So sometimes like a Marvelous is like it's one frame normally, but like it's way worse on this game because it's one frame. You know, on DDR-A3 it's constantly whatever 12 millisecond timing window or something like that. It's really really small, but it's variable. You know, you can get early Marvelous and late Marvelous. On old DDR, it's only Marvelous. You hit it frame perfect or you don't. So that's the fucked up part about the timing. And then the perfects also kind of fall in that category too, because I think it's like 2 frames one direction and 1 frame the other. So yeah, if you fuck up, you don't have a lot of give to correct your mistake. It is it's very strict. So. And X2 to 2014 was more of a dice roll. Yes, that is correct. So if your timing fell between a Marvelous and a perfect, it would just kind of like be like, give him a Marvelous, and it would just give you a Marvelous. So those Marvelous full combos back then were like literally random. You know, unless the game was like perfectly timed to the 60 frame per second window, yeah, everything was a dice roll back then. It was really fucked up. So I find PFCs easier in X2 than 573 games. I mean, it's a computer. Maybe it dice rolls the arm judgments too. Maybe that's part of the reason too. I'm not sure though. I just know for like a Marvelous and a perfect, it will dice roll just because a Marvelous it's 1 frame. So just stupid shit like that. What am I playing now? I'll play Burn the Floor again. That's because this version of the song is so good.
Final stage.
I think it goes do. Right, left.
the dance. Thank you very much. I can't stop crying. Buckets of tears.
Wow, that was a terrible run.
Dance Revolution.
Right. Let's crack open this Monster Rehab. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I am so fucking tired. I really, really am. I am mentally and physically drained at this point. I think it's more just like I need to get like a really good like comatose sleep in where like I sleep for 12 hours. And then I think I'm gonna be okay. So I have to get through just today. And then Friday going to Saturday, I can sleep all I fucking want. I need that so bad. Because the last weekend, like, I had people come and do maintenance on my furnace and my air conditioner. Just a yearly thing. And I'd get up early for that. And then the next day, my family was just like, let's go to Punch Shack at 10 in the morning. I'm like, fuck, what? 10 in the morning? Are you insane? It's Sunday! That's the Lord's Day. That's where I stay home and I just fucking lay in my bed and goon all day. What the fuck? You want me to get up at 10 in the morning? I'm fucking dead. It was crazy. I was there. I went mini golfing. And I didn't perform well. Maybe it's because I had to wake up at 8 in the morning on a Sunday. And this week I have to do it again because it's Easter. Who invented this shit? Ugh. Let's see. Gooning on the Lord's Day. Fuck yeah, buddy. Ugh. I had work done on my roof today. Apparently there was a bird's nest in my ductwork. Wow.
Next, DDR.
That's ducking crazy. Get it?
Select the style.
The bird?
Single play. Select difficulty. Heavy mode. Select music.
Is this what I'm playing?
Select options. First stage. Are you ready? Let's
The timing feels so fucked up because they're not little notes.
grab my heart.
That chart felt so wrong. This time, so late. That was bizarre. That felt so wrong.
Select music.
No, I don't want to think about Jay Summer mix. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's go back and get this now.
Second stage. Are you ready? Let's go.
insane.
Can I call you a dancing master?
Fuck yes. I got an SDP on that. Let's fucking go. I fucking gooned to that song, just for the record. I love that song so much. I'm still so mad that it's not in DDR anymore. It's still a poppin' music. Like, what the fuck happened there? It's just crazy. But yeah, that was fucking great. This is so cool. How do you even get into rhythm games so hard? I don't know, I just got really into Japanese culture, and then one day my sister and my brother brought home Dance Dance Revolution, and then I got hooked, and that's kind of the end of that. Then my whole life got taken over. Now, like, I'm super into the amusements industry, and that's part of my job, and yeah, it's just crazy. So, but yeah, there you go. Little fun trivia for you. Have you ever been to Japan? 6 times? And then I'm going my 7th time in 3 weeks. So, fun.
Select music.
Can you play the glitch charts? Actually, I think some of them are unlocked. Like, yeah, they are, see? I don't know what the other ones are. Let's see real quick. Last message for you! Nope, that one's not. But here, I'll play, Love China Challenge.
3rd stage. Are you ready? Go! Steps are amazing.
The timing on this feels so weird on DDR Extreme. I've MSC'd this like 3 times on like current DDR. So yeah, my timing is not used to playing that song on this game. Crazy. Would you say you're musically inclined outside of rhythm games? I have really good rhythm outside of rhythm games, but can I play any instruments? No. And there's a funny story behind that, because when I was like a teenager, I told my mom, like, hey, I want to play the drums. She's like, okay. And she got me an acoustic guitar. And I'm like, I didn't want a fucking guitar. Like, I wanted to play drums. And she's like, well, you got a guitar and you got guitar lessons, so get used to it. And I'm just like, I started playing guitar, and I was just like, I don't want to play guitar. It was so weird. Like, I only probably played the instrument for like 3 months, honestly. It was really annoying because, like, again, like, I wanted to play the drums. And I was into Drum Mania at the time, and I really enjoyed it, you know? And my mom was just like, guitar instead. You know, fuck. I think that, honestly, if she gave me a drums back then, I probably would have stuck with playing the drums, because I still, to this day, like, totally adore Drum Mania and Rock Band and stuff like that just for the drums. It feels so nice, and, like, it's so satisfying, because, you know, like, you're literally playing the beat to the song, you know, for the entire band, essentially. It's great.
Select music.
511? I'll give you the 411 on 511. This shirt's kind of fucked up. It's even worse on double, though.
Select option. Fourth stage. Are you ready? Here we go.
I don't know if I should play this on 5 or not.
Dancing master?
Man, it only has 105 notes. That is just wild. It doesn't mean that chart's easy. It's actually quite hard to time. It's just it's just not dense. That's all. Technically, you now own a drum kit, so it came full circle. Mom said Guitar Freaks over Drum Mania. Yeah, I still like. Sometimes she'll bring that up randomly to me and being like, remember when I got you a guitar? And I'm just like, yeah, remember when I asked that I wanted to play the drums? Like, I'm not trying to be like an asshole, but like I'm still thankful she tried to give me something, you know, because it was like a birthday present. But it's like I didn't ask for that. That'd be like me, like I'm trying to like find something to like relate this to. It'd be like, hi, yeah, I want a fucking Dance Dance Revolution machine. Oh, well, we got you a Wangan Midnight machine, because that's all they had. It's like, it's not the same thing. The only thing that relates the two is that they're arcade games. The only thing that relates an acoustic guitar to a drum kit is that it's part of making a band. They both make music. It's just silly. Let's see. Did Guitar Hero rip off Guitar Freaks? Because I know Guitar Freaks came out before Guitar Hero. I mean, there's definitely some influence there, and I'm pretty sure that they actually ended up paying Konami to produce Guitar Hero, because they own patents for both console games and arcade games. That's why when you go to an arcade and you see a Guitar Hero machine, it says Konami on it, because that was their influence on that game. They had to put their logo on it because they own the patent. So there you go. Some interesting information for you. Also, Konami owns the patent for using game cards like this on arcade games. So when you see the AIM logo on like Chunadam or like other Sega games and stuff like that, it says copyright Konami because they own the patent for it. They own the patent for everything. They're very protective of their assets. You don't want to end up like Jalico and like just don't have machines anymore. Let's see. Butterfly. I don't know if I want to play Butterfly. It's kind of lame. I'm pretty sure Konami's patents are due to expire soon. No, they all have expired. All like the stuff from like the 1999 or 1998, 1999, 2000. Those are all expired. Like, patents expire after 20 years. So, yeah, they're all expired. It's kind of like how like Step Maniacs is able to exist because like it was testing when the patent was still around, and that's why they still had like the targets at the top where you would hit the arrows, and then close to release they got rid of that, and then they left it blank at the top. Yeah, and after that, you know, the patent was expired, so if Konami wanted to sue Step Revolution, they couldn't because the patent is gone. It's public domain now. Would a card like that be a bit too broad for a patent? I don't know. I never really looked at the patent and saw what is specifically tied to the point where they would have to put Konami's name on those arcade games. I don't know.
Select music.
Why do they remove so many songs in layer mixes? Just to refresh the game. Give it a new identity. Probably why.
Final stage. I enjoyed watching you dance.
Just one. God, I felt like I was going too fast most of the song. I was going too slow. Funny how that works out. I'm definitely putting that Space Mako PFC on my YouTube channel. That was a fucking great score. A lot of this stuff isn't going to get put on my YouTube channel. It's just kind of for fun.
Dance, dance, revolution!
Because I had to work out because I'm fat! That's okay. I've actually lost quite a bit of weight, and I can tell, like, my gut is going away. So, I'm actually at a point where, like, I'm starting to get a little bit happier with just, like, my overall health and stuff like that. I also am getting less headaches. I used to get headaches like every other day, and now like I feel like a lot of it's gone away. Ever since like I started eating a little bit healthier, and I didn't just eat fucking pizza all the time. So yeah, maybe a life hack there. Eat some fruit and vegetables every once in a while. It's good for you, as it turns out. I still don't drink a lot of water, but you know it's there's water in watermelon, so I'm probably okay. You know what's funny about the DDR and Pump It Up lawsuit? Every time Pump It Up, like Andamiro sold a Pump It Up machine, they had to pay royalties to Konami because that was part of their settlement. It's kind of funny. That's how it would have been in the fucking first place because Konami had owned the patent, and I'm sure they're just like, all right, well, now we're going to increase the fee. Instead of paying us $500, you're going to pay us $1,000 for every cabinet you sell. So, yeah, they had to pay that royalty for like 20 years. It was crazy. Yeah, we're done doing requests right now. There will probably be more time for requests tomorrow. So, yeah, come same time, same place. And, yeah, we're going to go try to play some double now.
Next, DDR.
It's going to probably go horribly, but we're going to try anyways.
Select the style. Double play. Select difficulty.
Didn't the lawsuit ban USD or arcade ports from 2001-2006? No. What the fuck? It absolutely did not.
Select music.
It was just like, Konami didn't really need to do anything because the thing was, the US market was already flooded with DDR machines, and like, for them to get on board, they were gonna have to like engineer new hardware and lock it down because there's just such blatant piracy for every 573 game. They tried to release a game out here, which is DDR USA, and it didn't go very well because everyone was already upgrading like 4th mix and 5th mix, and nobody wanted to be on 3rd mix, like DDR USA, you know, unless they wanted to buy a brand new machine. So, yeah, the fucking, like, the heightened DDR era before DDR Extreme was just crazy time for cabinet sales and Konami making moves in the West because they really didn't do much. They're just kind of like, well, the market's kind of fucked right now. No matter what we do, we're not going to probably make that much money. So, yeah, we're just going to let things run its course. And then Konami actually exited the American market, and then Betson took over Konami releases after they left. I remember hearing that initially somewhere and thought it was realized the US didn't get a version of EM2. No, I think that Europe, it was just not as like blatantly imported constantly like it was in America, so they actually had a chance to release something out there and make money. You know, the American market was just so fucked at the time, it wouldn't have made sense probably for them. But that's just my opinion, and that's why I kind of see looking back at it, and after being in the industry for a long time, this seems like something Konami would probably end up doing. And you can see they didn't care because like they didn't go to like any operator running like bootleg Money games and being like, hey, shut that shit down. They were just kind of like, yeah, we know the market's fucked. It's whatever at this point. We can't do anything about it. It's like, what am I gonna do? Go walk into every arcade that has a DDR Extreme and tell them to stop running it? Like, that's impossible. There's hundreds of them out there. There's thousands. This was not gonna be possible.
All the time, first stage. Are you ready? Steps are amazing.
I already tied my record from the first day I was trying to play this. So really, really good start. And I got like all 4 in the first half. So I don't think this one will take as long today. You know what's crazy about my Six Flags? my Six Flags park had a legitimate DDR Extreme machine. I don't know how, but it had the memory cards. It had the nice, like, marquee with the Konami sticker on it, and it had the glitter effect on the lettering, and it had the cardboard around the monitor. And I was just like, this is just insane. Like, I can't even believe, like, out of all places, fucking Six Flags has a fucking legitimate DDR Extreme machine. You know what else is crazy? I remember going to Six Flags. I remember putting a credit in DDR Max 2, and then I heard Dancing Stage. And I was like, what? It's Dancing Stage? And I played Cotton Eye Joe. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, why is this here? Out of all the places that there could be a Dancing Stage Euromix 2 machine, it's at Six Flags Great America? That's so weird. That had to have been the only Dancing Stage Euromix 2 machine, like, at an arcade in all of America. It was so bizarre. I felt like I was in the fucking Twilight Zone. I wanted to always go back just to play it, because I was just like, it's so weird. And they also had so many weird games from Japan, just in general. Like, they had Final Furlong, they had Armadillo Racing, they had fucking Hip Hop Mania Complete Mix 2. They had like 6 of them. It was so stupid. But I just remember like playing those all the time, because it's just like, this is just crazy. It's like a fucking Bomani heaven out here for some reason. I'll never understand why. They also had like 3 Pump It Up machines. There's so much music games. They had fucking Drum Mania, they had a Percussion Freaks, like, it was just so weird. Six Flags back then. One of these days, like, I do want to go back and see if I can, like, look at, like, the location listing of, like, DDR Freak and see, like, if I could see what was all there back then, because it was an insane list. It was absolutely crazy.
Select music all the time.
Are those camps like Great America? No. They're all gone. The last time I went there, the only music games they had was one DDR Extreme machine and one Guitar Hero. But that had been like pre-COVID. So, a long time ago.
Second stage. Are you ready?
Well, that's not how you start the song.
Next,
He honestly has one of the hardest runs to hit to start off with, which is really infuriating.
Double play. Select difficulty. Heavy mode. Select music.
Hello? Whoa, what a time! Alright, can I actually time this properly?
Are you ready?
I think my too early myself. I have no idea what I did wrong at the beginning.
Next, DDR.
I can't tell if I went too early, too late.
Select the side, double play. Select difficulty, heavy mode. Select music.
Don't get me started about the Can't Stop Falling in Love music video. That thing scares me.
First stage. Are you ready?
Okay, I know I started late for sure that time.
Dance
Hold on.
Revolution.
Give me this tape. Can I have this tape, please? Thank you. I'm gonna put a little bit of tape on the bottom of my screen just to see if that helps me. Because it times 2 feels too slow, and that's part of my problem. I don't know how much it's gonna help.
Next, DDR. Select the style. Double play. Select difficulty. Heavy mode. Select music. All the time. Select first stage. Are you ready?
That's not right now. I think I can play it early pretty safely.
Revolution.
So, here, let me adjust this real quick. Maybe like right there. Maybe that'll help.
Next, DDR. Select the style. Double play. Select difficulty. Heavy mode. Select music. All the time. Select first stage. Are you ready?
That might help. If I can get past the 16th, I know I'll probably have it.
Next, DDR.
So actually, the tape is like perfect.
Select the style. Double play.
It's kind of exactly where I want it.
Select difficulty. Heavy mode.
This char's now at 14. Konami would probably honestly give it a 12, which is like the dumbest shit I've ever heard, but it's true.
All the time. First stage. Are you ready? That was such a good run. It's a bummer. You couldn't make it. Select music. All the time. Second stage. Are you ready? Go. Your steps are amazing.
I'm getting consistent. Like I said, it's the beginning run and like the ending runs are so hard. It's literally just, which it makes it sound easy. It's like, just do this. But it's just very awkward to do. The middle section is so hard to actually like, because you have to do this. It doesn't feel right.
Select music. All the time. Have a success. It's time to stay with third stage. Are you ready?
I think it went too slow.
Next, D.
I can't tell. That part I had to like hyper focus so much on the target zone that I can't see if I'm playing fast or slow.
Heavy mode. Select music. All the time. It's first stage. Are you ready?
So 16th. So
Select
16th.
the style, double play. Select difficulty, heavy mode. Select music. All the time. First stage. Are you ready?
Stuck in my fucking eye.
Next, DDR.
That's so annoying.
Select the style, double play.
At least I know that I've been playing the start too fast, so that helps out a lot.
Select music. All the time. First stage. Are you ready?
I hate the 16th.
DDR.
If I can get past the start, it's the fucking 16th.
Select the style, double play. Select difficulty, heavy mode.
I can't be afraid to play early too. That's also my problem.
The time. First stage. Are you ready? DDR.
Fucking 16.
Select the style. Select difficulty. This mode.
I'll tell you what, you gotta have fucking a patience of a fucking saint
Select music.
to do what I'm doing.
All the time. Have a select. Inside the thing. On the window stage. Are you ready?
I think I got it.
Can I call you
Thank
a
you.
dancing master?
Oh, fuck. That was annoying. It wouldn't be as bad if I could play this on ×3. And it's on the border of me being able to play it on ×3. But there's too many wide steps in it that I would have to memorize. It's too difficult. So I had to play it on 2, and to be able to even get AAA on it, I had to kind of trick my brain still a little bit. I put a little bit of painter's tape at the bottom of the screen to kind of cover up the bottom, like a makeshift Sudden Plus filter, and that helped me read it a lot better. But man, that is annoying. The interface of DDR Extreme takes up so much room on the screen. Like normally you can read 6 RBs per minute, not a problem. But on DDR Extreme it's just like, yeah, maybe you can probably go up to like 540 and like you can still read it pretty accurately, but after that, good fucking luck. It don't even get me started on double. Like double is like, yeah, you have to definitely be under 500 BPM on double. Like otherwise it's just way too hard. So, yeah. But hey, I got it. Yozora no Muko. That's the actual name of it. And since I've AAA'd this actually means that I have AAA'd all of DDR Max. On single and on double, heavy, maniac, expert, whatever you want to call it. The whole game is now complete on the highest difficulty on single and double. So that was a historic run, to say the least. My MA could have been better, but again, it was just a struggle to read it, and this chart is just, there's so much awkwardness to it. Even without like the wide stepping, it makes you do runs where like you literally run across the pad like this. Which on paper that sounds not so bad for a double chart, but it is. It's really hard to do. Because when you're holding onto the bar and you're doing this run, like you have to step like this. That's weird. You have to cross this foot over, which is just awkward. So, yeah, double is just a very, very weird ball game on DDR. But there you go. Historic AAA right there. We fucking take those. And, yeah, I can't believe I got that. Yeah.
Select music all the time.
How long have you been playing? I have been playing, well, I don't know if you're talking to me or somebody else in the chat. I've been playing for over 20 years now. Long ass time. Hey, let's Let's look at a couple other double charts real quick. Like Speed or Beethoven. I know I already played this before, but maybe I can get this as my next PFC. It probably won't be today.
Second stage. Are you ready? Here we go. Grandma. Your steps are amazing.
That chart on double sucks. It's just awkward as fuck. And tiring. It's like playing La Senorita. Like La Senorita on double fucking sucks. But yeah, we're not gonna be getting this one tonight for sure. I'll be down here for probably another 2 hours. Maybe it'll be something for tomorrow. We've been playing since 2001, but the machine is mostly used by your kids now. Well, the circle continues. The DDR lineage. Alright, sorry, Cartoon Heroes. Oh, I forgot to count that AAA, but I'll do it when I sit down. It's fine.
Third stage. Are you ready? Come on,
following.
Wow, your steps are amazing.
Yeah, it works hard. Yeah, these last two are gonna suck. Oh. Fuck. I think those are the only PFCs I need left really on double that I can't get on our games. It's just... Fuck. They're so hard! My split on that was actually not bad. Alright.
Select music.
Let's be our base though one more time. So I gotta probably wrap up the stream. Call it an early night. I don't know my alphabet, okay?
Fourth stage. Are you
Thank you
ready?
for following.
Here we go. You move smoothly. 100 combo. Absolutely wonderful.
Oh,
Your steps are amazing.
one better. Oh, that chart is just a pain in the ass. Ugh. Yeah, I PFC Flash in the night. On both single and double. There should be videos of it on my my YouTube. Like I said, I don't need to play DDR Max ever again. I PFC'd all of it on single and double. Even Max 300, even Ghosts, even Follow Me, Flash in the Night, it's all done. Alright, let's play that game over again. One more try. As soon as I get a grade, it's over.
Select music.
The gallops are the worst part.
Final stage. Are you ready? Let's go.
Well, hey, last one.
Dance, dance, revolution.
Alright. Well, at least I have some content to analyze and see what I'm doing wrong on the gallops. Maybe I can listen to an assist tick of that song and kind of understand it a little bit better too. But yeah. It's a good place to stop for today. Let's update the AAA counter and then we'll start wrapping things up here. 3204. Save. Okay. That is the new PFC number. Now you have to look at my ugly mug. Sorry. Anyways, that was a night. I'm very fucking exhausted. I'm surprised I could even fucking PFC anything today. You know, it's been a rough week. I think it's just because I'm not used to playing DDR every day. That's part of the problem. And like I said, over this past weekend we celebrated my birthday, and I didn't get to sleep very much. So normally, like I go comatose on like Friday going into Saturday, and then like I feel great like for the rest of the week. But I didn't get to do that this weekend. So like I am just feeling like I'm running on fumes right now. So tomorrow when I get home from work, I might actually pass out in my bed upstairs and take a goddamn nap. And then come down and try to play. Maybe having a little bit of a refresher will help out. But yeah, it will be rough sometimes, especially when you're fucking trying to play DDR for 30 days, and you're mixing in push-ups and sit-ups every day, and the number that you have to do increases every single day. Like after this, I have to do 25 push-ups. I already did 25 before getting down here to play, but I got finished to do 25 more. Because today I have to do 50, tomorrow I have to do 55, the day after that I have to do 60. It just gets bigger and bigger, and it fucking sucks. But hey, we're getting up close to halfway there. You know, we're in double digits now. Hooray! It's a miracle. I'm so happy. And yeah, I'm just keeping my eye on the prize. At the end of this, you know, I go to Japan, and I can relax all I want there. I can do whatever the fuck I want, honestly. So I'm gonna enjoy my time though. I can tell you that much. But yeah, that was a stream. So I kind of have to take a shit too. So let's find somebody to raid. Can you play So Deep before you're done? No, unfortunately. I have played So Deep already like 4 times since I started playing DDR Extreme. I'll be back tomorrow, don't worry. If you want to tomorrow and you request it, then I'll play it then. But you have to get here a little bit early, because I only play single for the first half of me playing. The second half is I'm trying to get like perfect scores on new songs that I don't have perfect scores on. So, yeah. How did you even get DDR machine in your house? One of these days I gotta make TikToks about this. I think that'd be like the easiest way to answer these questions, because they just repeat constantly. But yeah, just tune in the future, because yeah, I will make TikTok videos kind of explaining how I got each machine in my house, because I have many, as you can see in the background. So yeah, they all have interesting stories, and I want to give history about the cabinet and the history of the game. Like Rockin' has a really weird history. The game sucks ass, but it has a cool history. So I think that a lot of people will be interested in hearing how rare and stupid that game is. Let's find somebody to raid. Let's see. Hey, this person's playing Stranova. I don't think I've raided them recently. No, I have raided you recently. This person's playing Stranova, and they're a cute cat girl. I'll raid you. I'm gonna be a new follower, but I'm gonna raid you. Let's go, gamer. Okay, let's go back to my channel. Let's set up the raid, and let me get the fuck out of here so I can poop. On Saturday night, I'll be at the SRM meetup. After playing Bad Maniacs. Yeah, I will one of these days go to some of the round 1 meetups. It's gonna be definitely when I get back from Japan. I don't want to do anything really until I get back. Because I haven't really gone out that much. And you know, like this year I don't really want to buy arcade cabinets. I think I have everything I want. Like, I still kind of want Project Diva, and I kind of want a Waka, but Waka is just, it's impossible to get right now. And Project Diva, like, I don't want to pay like $2,000 for that cabinet. I don't think it's a $2,000 game to me. So, like, whenever there's a deal on one, I'll probably jump on it, but I'm not in a huge rush. One day I'll come across one and I'll add it to my collection, but yeah. Since I'm not going to be really buying too many more arcade machines anyways because of space, outside of those two, probably, yeah, I figured I could probably go out a little bit more often and see some people because I don't get to see people very often. I feel like I'm locked in my house and I don't ever go outside. And it's probably good to be social every once in a while. So, but yeah, here's the raid. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. Yeah, so real quick, let's do a quick outro, and we'll get the fuck out of here, and we'll be back tomorrow. But real quick, if you're new here, I'm Omega Khan. I mostly stream Dance Dance Revolution, but as you can see, I have a bunch of our arcade machines in the background. I do plan on streaming a bunch of these games. There's more than what you can see right here. I have a whole basement full of them. I plan to stream more games in the future. So if you're interested in music games, games from Japan and stuff like that, that's kind of like my cup of tea. So definitely worth a watch in my opinion, just for the weirdness. But I also stream Supernova, Valorant, and maybe Repo and other games probably in the future. But after May for most of that stuff. But you can get me, you can get all my video links on my Twitch page, twitch.tv/OMG_KON. You can also get a link to my X/Twitter account where I repost a lot of Bamani artwork, music game artwork, and then I put the not safe for work artwork over on my Discord. There's a special channel for that. But you can also hang out with me, ask me questions, talk with my community, talk about DDR. You can see updates from when I go to Japan this year. That's where I'm going to be posting a lot of that stuff. So, but yeah, I think that's it. Oh, that's a black cabinet in the background, I think? Yes, it is. That's normally the machine I'm streaming on. But the raid's about to go through. I have to go. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Literally 4 seconds before the stream ends. So, bye.